There it's up.
Flat Earth watch. We're back.
I think we're good.
Are we up? Can you hear us?
As long as the microphone's not over my head, I think we're fine.
Alright.
It's not.
We're looking good. Hello. It's been too long. We're back in your homes.
We are.
We're
in their homes right now. You better find us.
God.
It's a fun game of hide and seek.
Oh, it's fun. By the way, you should clean the place up. It's a goddamn pit.
What's that smell?
What's that smell? That's us. It's very warm here. In the bunker.
The Arizona desert.
In the Arizona desert. Our air conditioner in the bunker is broken. And we're dying.
Of heat-ingitis.
Heat-ingitis. Oh, fuck. No, for real, we might die midstream this time. It's quite a possibility.
I think it'll get cooler as we go on.
I hope so,
I mean,
but
the sun is starting to set.
But right now,
Wish I could stop getting stupid notifications.
We don't pay for water. I can turn the shower on cold and put the fan in it.
Sounds like the good old
dorm room
the
style.
good old dorm room days. Oh my god.
I mean, anything to stay alive. So, I mean, like, we've almost died on this show before. Like, when we did whatever episode where the government kept trying to take us down. What was that Reptilians?
No, it was the the airline.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we cracked the Malaysian airline thing wide open, and the government kept trying to shake us down.
Yep. Nailed it.
This is, but I don't think the government has anything to do with this. Although they do control global warming, obviously. Nope, the sun's just trying to kill us. The sun in the atmosphere is trying to strangle us. Oh, also there's giant mosquitoes.
Yeah, I keep feeling like they're on me, but it's probably just the sweat. But like, it could be the mosquitoes.
We're
Come to Flat Earthers United.
We're dressed to the nines tonight.
Yeah.
Trying to not die. I'm already tired, but like we have a big episode now.
We do.
This is, I think, what we've been building to all series long.
Yeah, good thing we took off 3 weeks right before it.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
For prep, right? We're super prepared.
Fuck, I am way too prepared. I am more prepared than I ever wanted to be in my life.
The flat Earth.
Is it flat?
The flattest of them all.
Fuck, let's just do this. This is gonna be extremely unprofessional. I brought water to drink, but then I saw the Baja Blast. We're not sponsored. I saw the Baja Blast, and I was like, yeah, I'll die. Guess I'll die.
It's Bahija. Can't you read?
Sorry, Bahija Blast.
There you go.
So I'm wired and tired and ready to die. So let's jump into this flat Earth bullshit.
I like that skeleton meme where he's like in the chair with his mouth open and like all the lines are going. You know what I'm talking about?
No!
Oh my god, you don't? Never mind. I don't really. Maybe I can find it.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay.
I don't know.
So flat Earth. I'm sure you know what the theory is, right? You know. It's a theory that the Earth is flat. Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Okay, I know.
Everything we got that out of the way.
It's me, I'm me. Thank you so much. The shower is running, and there's a fan pointing at us. Kind of.
If there's background noise, it's because we're dying.
If you hear any sound, it's because we're dying.
Okay.
We'll still see if we can retain focus. Real quick, I want to do a. It's 85 out.
No, it's not.
It feels like 10 degrees warmer. It probably is 10 degrees warmer.
Last time I looked at the temperature on my phone, it was 92, and that's when it was started to cooling. When it was cooling off.
God fucking Christ Almighty. Okay.
God, it was just as hot yesterday. You want to know what I was doing? I was walking around outside in thermal sweatpants for 3 hours. Okay. Mistake.
Yeah, that hurts me. That made me personally 10 degrees warmer.
It hurts me.
Okay. Flat Earth. Let's do it.
Do the flat Earth.
Let's jump into this hollow and flat Earth of ours.
The giant pancake in the sky.
The giant pancake
that we live
on the back of a turtle, floating through the atmosphere.
Where do we even start?
I don't fucking know. So for research for this, I once again joined like 5 Facebook groups. 4 Facebook groups. 3 Facebook? I joined a couple Facebook groups about Flat Earth. And through 2 weeks, and then 1 extra week after we got delayed, I have infiltrated the ranks of these people and learned about them. And it's a great way to lose a lot of faith in the world.
Really?
Yeah, Pierce.
Because people are crazy?
Not even that. Just people are cruel, Pierce.
Cruel?
Like, some of it, like, through joining all these groups, I've come to discover that many of these people are just broken people. There's, like, countless posts in there about, like, oh, so what did you guys lose when you learned the truth? And they'll be like, oh, my family left me after I tried.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
It's like, my wife divorced me.
Proud of her.
Took the kids. Yeah. And it's really sad. And, like, I feel for them, even if this whole thing's batshit. But they're not the cruel people. The cruel people are something else. I learned a lot about why Hitler isn't dead from joining these groups, somehow. Or why he was the good guy.
That's related?
Somehow. Yeah, one of the most insane things I saw in these groups was an image of Hitler praying, and a quote from him about how the ideals of the Nazi Party and the Third Reich were aligned with those of Christ. And people in the comments were like, you know, maybe we should consider it from that perspective, because, you know, history is written by the victors and all that, and it was the most insane thing I've ever seen in my whole life, Pierce.
It is.
It's crazy.
I can believe it.
That's... Believe which part?
All of it.
Pierce.
I'm going in on the deep end.
No,
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Fuck.
There's literally no part of any of this that makes any sense at all to me. No. This is why this episode is going to be so weird for me, because everything we've done up until now, I was a believer in, or could see the reasoning behind it, and could definitely believe it.
Yeah.
But this is just.
This is no.
You can't. It's fucking right. It's a fucking sphere, okay?
It's a sphere. It's a globe. I don't know how to make this any more clear. It's a globe.
Oh, I remember that one tweet from the Flat Earth Society about something about, oh, they had members all around the globe.
Right.
They said that they had members all around the globe. I think that they just disproved their own point.
You do have members around the globe, and that's the thing. It's a globe.
It's a globe.
It's a globe. Gravity's real, okay? Holy fuck. Oh my god.
How would gravity work on a flat Earth? Wouldn't it pull differently depending on where
Let's do this.
Okay.
We're going in! I'm posting in the group, Flat Earthers United. How does gravity work on a flat Earth? Genuinely curious.
Oh, you're going to be asking?
Semicolon. I'm new here.
You're going to be posting questions as we're doing this?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Why not?
Can you also ask how the equator exists?
I'll get to that. You don't want to like
ask
hammer it on.
You gotta ease it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because otherwise they're gonna get. They're really suspicious of everyone. They will jump. They will attack. They got the claws out, man. The catty.
At least we don't have to convince anybody in the comment section so far that the Earth is definitely...
I would love to... See, my dream for this was, like, get people in here that are Flat Earthers and have them talk up their shit.
Maybe I should have titled it, The Flat Earthers Are Dumb, and then they would have been like, no, we're not!
We're better than that, Pierce.
Oh.
They go low, we go high, and all that shit.
We are.
Yeah. I had images saved on my phone, too. Because, you know, I'd just be going about my day on the fake block, and then these groups would pop up, and I'd be like, well, I gotta check that out. And,
what are you doing?
Weird stuff happened.
My computer is very broken.
What did you do to it?
I didn't do anything to it.
Did you download some viruses when you installed those mods, and that's why
No, I haven't put anything new on it recently, and it just doesn't want to work today. I don't know if it's too hot or what.
Did you restart it? Like, actually restart it? Not, like, shut it down, but, like...
No, not yet. I'm trying to run Task Manager, but it won't stay on for more than, like, a minute without freezing.
I mean, it definitely could be one.
Alright. So I should say, first off, that one of the groups I'm in is called Flat Earthers United in Christ.
That is a wicked picture.
Right?
What
it's
the
pretty
fuck is even
wild.
going on in that picture?
But the thing is, I think a solid 80% of flat earthers are Christians, and they tie the two together somehow. They like use they have like Bible verses to justify their belief that the Earth is flat. We have a comment. Fuck. No need for gravity.
It's flat.
Someone,
you just stand on
but
it.
yes. Okay. So I'm gonna say, please explain.
Why don't we float into space, maybe?
Why don't we fly off? Because we're definitely still spinning, right?
But why don't we fly off?
Yeah. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? They're gonna kick you out of the group? Shit.
I don't think they do that.
They're gonna go to his house and kill him in his sleep.
God, I wish. All right. Fish.
Oh, my fish!
I'm sorry.
Sons of bitches always abuse my fish.
I don't want to.
You're guilty of this too. Don't laugh.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
We're gonna have to start crediting Anna because Anna's in this so much at this point.
I am the live audience.
Yeah.
She's just a voice though, so I can't like include a picture anywhere. Doomsday
Okay.
Bunker with Reed Pierce and Anna's voice. Sometimes. Question mark? Maybe.
Camera person Anna.
Behind the
Because
scenes.
we're not moving. Okay, so we've got
Wait, do they think the sun revolves around the earth?
yes. Yeah, a lot of it is like it literally goes back to like old ideas about astronomy that the Earth is flat, obviously, and the Earth is the center of the universe. You know what? Let's just go down the rabbit hole. So does that mean the sun goes around the Earth? Question mark.
What's the earth? Do you think that they think that the earth could be like a double-sided DVD where there's like us on top and then like other people on the bottom because like
No.
day for us would be night for them and night.
No, that's the thing. There's tons of like little flat Earth memes, and one of them is about how when you get on a plane and you go to Australia, you don't go upside down. Like that's a meme for them. It's buck wild, man. It's buck wild. I don't get it. But, yeah. Also, this is something I'd like to do an episode on in the future, solely on this topic, but NASA is fake.
Oh yeah.
That's a big part of this. All images of the Earth are faked by NASA. NASA
course.
CGI is an incredibly common phrase in this.
Yeah. Okay.
And the most like ridiculous thing I've seen in that regard was images of the Challenger crew post explosion, like years in the future. Like they're still alive using their real names. What's up with that? And I commented on there because it was very gross. This is bad and gross, and you should feel bad. And that was a mistake. So they came after me pretty quick. I actually screenshotted some memes from that because they just started memeing me with pros.
Okay, so we do have a question that I think that I can answer in the chat right now from Mudo Files, and it's so is the moon, the sun, the planets, and the galaxy, and the universe flat or an illusion? For some reason, the flat earthers they accept that every other celestial body is round or a sphere
or fake.
Because it's
not real.
Because it's observably a sphere, like Mars. I remember the Elon Musk tweet about, is there a flat Mars society? And the Flat Earth Society responded and said, no, silly, Mars is observably flat. And it's like,
yeah, it's
but
it's like a it's like a very these people tend to be like super right-wing, not trusting anything they can't see for themselves.
Maybe they should all just build those spaceships and go up and crash and die.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but I think
They
like,
would.
No, because why would they? They have all the proof they need.
Oh yeah, belief.
I keep getting thoughts, and then the heat takes them away from me.
Good.
Good?
You just like the flat earthers. When logic and reasoning pops into their mind, just goes away.
All right, here. I want to highlight these comments that I got.
Okay.
On the Challenger thing, where I said this is gross and bad, and you should feel bad. Someone commented, NASA are deceivers. Look into it. Brainwashing everyone. Not anymore. We're going the other way now. And then they double posted it for some reason. And then I said, show me the way, sir. Please let NASA deceive us no more. Because I was annoyed. That was bad. And then dude replied, haha, take a deep breath. And then a meme of the old dude doing this thing, you know? Like he's having a heart attack, that one.
Yeah.
And it says, writing the truth. And then an image of Woody Harrelson's character in Zombieland, and it says, so you think the Earth is moving so fast you can't feel it? Does your monkey senses tell you this? Which, I mean, they got me. They roasted me.
Shit, boy.
Spit roasted me, man.
Okay, so speaking of NASA,
yes.
Kind of side note, do you think we actually went to the moon the first time we went to the moon?
Well, duh.
So just like...
Do you disagree?
No, I just am curious because everybody says different and they're like, this is not Neil Armstrong's footprint.
They put it on Mythbusters. They myth-busted it.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna argue with them.
I can't.
The Mythbusters are the kings of this thing.
They know what's going on. They put down the little receiver thing on the moon that you can shine the laser on and it bounces back and comes back. And it's like, if the laser comes back, the laser comes back.
Or it could be bouncing off the dome over my flat Earth.
Well, if it's a dome, then it would be reflected at a different angle because it would have to be exactly a 90-degree angle at you.
Is that what science tells you? Is that what NASA science tells you?
You know what? That's right. Flat Earthers don't believe in science, so I can't use that as a reason.
They only believe.
They believe in belief.
They believe in belief, and they tend to go for science that's outdated by at least 3 centuries. It's a little upsetting, actually.
Cole's bringing up things that I was planning on talking about.
Oh shit, seasons. I'm gonna go on this thread and say, and how do seasons work?
Right, because if the Earth was flat, then the heating of the entire planet would be continuous all the time.
You'd think.
There wouldn't be different areas heated differently because there's no curve. There would be no seasons. It would be a continuous temperature every day, and it would cycle by the time of day based on the sun's relative position rotating around us, which would be minute changes, like the difference between temperature of day and night, but not changes season to season because it's not the Earth's not angled differently. And wind wouldn't exist either because there wouldn't be uneven heating of the planet. The equator wouldn't exist unless it was a crosshair, because there would be the 2 equators heated exactly the same, but the entire planet would be heated the same, so then the equator wouldn't be the warmest. So there should be rainforest everywhere, or there should be polar ice caps everywhere, and not split.
Like, the thing about flat Earth theory like that is that if you apply more than 2 seconds of thought to it, it falls apart immediately. But it's like they've elected not to.
Yeah.
Like, everything that you just said, I think, debunks it immediately. Pretty obviously. But this, like, no.
You don't have to believe anything I said, because it's the power of belief.
Yeah. Okay, so then I got a response to my question about the sun going around the Earth. And it says, yes, but just above Earth, around, like, hovering over and around a plate.
That doesn't make any sense.
So, well, no.
Okay, wait.
It goes.
Right.
And then I asked how seasons work, and the same dude said the same equator and all, just smaller, closer sun.
So the sun would have to rotate at an ever-changing angle, like the way the Earth's tilt changes throughout the year. Or else that wouldn't work at all.
Like the mental gymnastics you have to do to make that work. Oh, fuck.
I would just ask, wouldn't the temperature only change varied based by day and nights because the sun would never change distance?
And then, like, how come stars can change positions as the year goes on?
Because everything's rotating around us, stuff. The entire universe is rotating around us. Simple. Simple as that.
Just smaller, closer sun. Okay. Okay, what? Smaller, closer sun. I can't think right now.
The sun is smaller than previously perceived, and it's much closer.
I guess, but wouldn't we all die anyway?
Wouldn't the moon be like as hot as Mercury?
Yeah. Wait, what about the moon? How does that fit in?
Yeah, where is the moon located at in the solar system?
Or other planets. I should have done this forever ago and like really played the part as like a newbie to the Flat Earth game. Like going like that dude in the meme saying change my mind or whatever.
Right.
That's me. Just way more willing to go along with it. Okay, while we're waiting, let's scroll through some shit. Here's an image taken from an airplane.
Okay.
Commercial jet. Took the boys flying today for the first time. My 12-year-old believes the Earth to be flat. This was more for the 14-year-old who thinks I'm crazy. Do you see a curve? Of course you don't. There isn't one.
What about the pictures from on top of Mount Everest that are very clearly curved?
Fisheye lens, Pierce. Fisheye lens. But see, this post is also really disheartening. That's like the most common excuse besides NASA CGI. This post is really disheartening because now we've got parents raising their kids to be like anti-science.
They're probably anti-vaxxers as well.
That would be a good episode. I got a response on there. Troll alert. Uh-oh. 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 We've been called out. How do we respond?
That's probably because you posted it on your Facebook.
It shouldn't be public, though. It should only be visible to my friends and yours, unless yours is public.
I don't know. Just delete the post.
God damn it.
Undo.
Okay. Alright. It's for fucking... Your friends and Pierce's... Okay, I'm gonna limit it to... I'll just delete it. For safety. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, it's gone. YouTube, LOL. Oh god, they might have found us. Oh no! Oh shit.
This is your comment, right?
Yeah, this is mine.
Delete it.
No, are you kidding? Are you kidding? I want this to go. Come on, if they're in here, I want to talk to them. If you are from the group Flat Earthers United and you found this video, come into the chat and we'll talk. I genuinely want to talk with you guys. Let's do it. Come on. We'll open ourselves up to them. As long as you open yourselves up to us, we'll find the middle ground.
I've never seen this person before.
Fuck, I almost want a link in here. That's a bad idea, but I almost want to.
No, don't do that.
Man.
I've never seen this person before. They're subscribed to BuzzFeed.
I'm so psyched.
Interesting.
One of the dudes who called me a troll said, this is like Flat Earth Basic 101. I said, true, but I just want to know.
We don't know anything. We don't know any of the reasoning behind any of it.
Someone says, no such thing as gravity, it's just buoyancy and density. Seriously, if you're in this chat, I want to hear, I want to know. Like, let's do it. Let's do it.
Buoyancy and density, so like, the example of the apple falling from the tree, the reason it falls is because the apple is more dense than the air? Would that be the reasoning behind that?
I would guess.
I mean, I guess technically that makes sense.
I mean, the thing about that is that, yeah, it makes more sense than a lot of the other things I've heard from this. But I don't buy into it, and let me tell you why. Well, just like when they're talking about gravity in the first place and how gravity doesn't exist, like, there are a couple ways to disprove that, but first and foremost, like...
Is your wallet more dense than the air?
In this case, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
But... Wait just a second. Who's that?
I don't know.
I wonder.
I think there are people coming from that, so...
I'm so psyched!
I mean, they're, like, posting things, like... You see the video of the Felix... Oh god, I don't want to butcher his name. The Red Bull jump. I know? But, I mean...
Nope. It's not. They're not from this group, anyway. Sorry, we're just getting new and interesting people on this stream, and we're just curious.
I'm gonna watch that video. Oh, the Earth is curved in this picture, in this video.
I got another comment. Gravity doesn't have to work. It's just a concept. It's buoyancy and density. If gravity was a real thing, don't you think there would have to be anti-gravity? Everything else is an equal and opposite. Just saying. I'm gonna say, but if I drop my wallet, it falls.
Oh boy, Cole dropped.
You're gonna say it's because of weight.
Is that because it's more dense than the air? What's the $5 thing mean?
That's Cole. He's super chatted. By the flat stars and the flat night sky, I've been converted. Thank you, DoomsDay Bunker, for showing me the flat way, flat Earth for life.
All right, I want to say, if you are from the group Flat Earthers Unite and you're watching, we're gonna drop the making fun of shtick. Okay, I want to talk. I want to hash it out.
I mean,
I want to do this.
Figure out the reasoning.
Let's do it. I want to hear from you.
The one guy. Okay, so Carl said to watch the Red Bull jump from.
Ask yourself what causes gravity.
The extreme height.
Oh, that was who sent it?
Yeah, Carl did. Carl mentioned that. Yeah. So I looked at that video, and like the first like 15 seconds of you watching it, you see him, and the Earth is very much a giant sphere.
Yeah, but look, that video comes up a lot. It's only fisheye lens, which thing is, it probably is. But
okay.
But for like just like logically, for it to be curved that much, the whole image should be warped.
Like there's no way that he should look like that.
Yeah,
like he wouldn't look like a normal person in that. He'd look like fucking Squidward on top of his head. And
absolutely. Okay, how do seasons work on a flat Earth? It depends on what time of year it is and where the sun is. And it's circuit because it oscillates. And then they have an image of an eye.
Okay.
And they're like comparing it to the Earth and I guess the dome above the flat Earth. And hashtag intelligent design. So, okay.
We figured that out, Carl. We figured that out when the video that you were talking about immediately debunked flat Earth. So yeah.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
Don't worry. We figured it out. I just haven't seen you before, so I was like really surprised that there was like a new person in the chat right after Flat Earth Society was calling us out for being on YouTube. So,
does anyone have a non-CGI map of Flat Earth?
Wait, wouldn't that just be that, but
computer generated? A non-computer generated. They want.
So
like,
does anyone have an actual picture?
Does anyone have an actual image of the flat Earth?
Does anyone have a picture of the Earth?
That's a good question. I would assume no. At least under this theory, no.
Has there anybody who's ever believed in flat Earth been into space to take a picture of the Earth, or has it only been people who believe in spherical?
Like NASA and government people probably do, but they're still perpetuating the lie, so they keep it under wraps. I would assume.
So nobody who wants to expose flat Earth has ever taken a picture of the Earth?
I mean, yeah, but not from like an altitude that would prove.
Right. Like I could go outside and take a picture.
I mean, like yeah, these groups are full of people taking pictures from airplane windows and everything. Like yeah, like no curve. So that's that. But yeah. Okay.
Holy Jesus! What's going on with your laptop?
I don't know. It's when I scroll to the bottom that shit happens.
Okay, so he's talking about how the camera lens wasn't a fisheye or anything. So it was a
wide angle.
Yeah. Right. So and that makes sense because you'd want to catch as much as you could.
Yeah, but it would also distort at the edge of the frame.
But not that much.
No, not that much.
Like, that's crazy.
Fuck no, not that much.
That's like a fisheye on top of a fisheye on top of a fisheye.
Oh. I'm gonna respond to you saying, does anyone have a non-CGI map of flat Earth? This is a good question.
Does anyone have a non-CGI picture of Earth in general?
Wait, do any actual... See, now we gotta get into the level. Do any actual pictures of Earth exist?
Earth from space.
Earth from space exist to the public. The thing is, you gotta downgrade your grammar, too, because that helps you blend in, because usually it seems like... No, it seems like they're posting in, like, the heat of the moment. Like, I gotta get the truth out there.
Okay,
here we go. They don't care about the grammar.
Okay, this is something that's also crossed my mind multiple times as well, from Joshua. What use does the government have for lying about the Earth not being flat?
Yeah.
What would be the benefit of saying the Earth is flat?
I don't know. That was the question I wanted answered when I joined all these groups, and I never got an answer. I never found out anything. It's just like they need someone to be afraid of and fight or something, I guess. I
wouldn't be afraid of the shape of object I'm standing on.
No, but it's like the notion that there's someone out there trying to keep something from you, and you have to rail against them.
There's literally no reason, though. Or else wouldn't they just claim that everything is flat? Wouldn't it be easier just to say that all the planets are flat?
I have seen that pushed around, too.
That they are?
Yeah.
Or aren't?
I've seen flat sun theory, dude. I've seen all kinds of shit in these groups.
But all the other planets that we're not on are easily observable to not be flat because they rotate and all the pictures are different and they're not the same every time. Especially, like, if you have pictures or, like, recorded overtime footage of Jupiter where you can literally see it spinning because of how much, like, variation it has on the texture of it.
CGI.
It's...
Jesus Christ. Look, I'm just telling you what it's like here.
So CGI is, like, the go-to backup answer for literally everything?
Yes. Or fisheye lens.
That's fucking terrible. That literally is stupid.
Look, Pierce, I've spent 4 weeks in these groups.
That is,
you don't have to tell me twice.
That is literally the dumbest fucking thing ever. Because I could literally just tell them the same thing. What's the reason the Earth is like? Is the Earth flat? No, it's all CGI. Is the Earth round? No, it's all CGI. Like, okay! Have you been up there and looked? Because I sure as fuck haven't.
Someone said on my question about the flat Earth thing, or about CGI map flat Earth. Let's be honest, the government doesn't even have a row picture of the Earth.
What's a row picture?
I think they meant round. So, no actual image of the Earth from space exists. Then,
how do we know what the Earth looks like at all? How do we know which continents are where?
I think the simple answer is we don't.
How does Google Maps work?
And where does Antarctica fit into it? Well, Google has to be on it as well.
I guess.
Oh my gosh. It doesn't have to. Gravity is just a concept. It's buoyancy and density. If gravity was a real thing, don't you think there would have to be anti-gravity? Everything else has an equal and opposite. Just saying. I said, but if I drop my wallet, it falls. Is that because it's more dense in the air? And the dude says, yeah, you nailed it. You're already on the right track. Good job. Someone wants to message me on Facebook from this group.
Okay.
Or they're a nope, they're from this group. Or they're a fucking bot.
Are you going to message them? Hey, I'm in. Oh.
Okay. Wait.
Oh.
I want to lose this group.
What?
I'm gonna go to my phone. So, are they tracking our IP?
or is your location just public?
Not on Facebook. It's not.
Have you ever had anything about the school you attended on there?
Oh yeah, Central's up there.
Do you have your high school on there? Or any place of work?
Pierce, I didn't think this through.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think logically. We're talking about.
I don't have place of work now. I haven't for a long time.
Okay. I was gonna say we are talking about flat Earth here. I want to use as much logic as possible to get through these things.
Fuck, this is weird. Pierce, what have we done?
I don't. We're trying to get some education here.
We are. God. Let's just. I can't hide from it. Just open it. I don't have to respond.
No, you don't. You can just block her.
I saw your post asking about... They're in Flint.
Well, that's horrifying.
Okay, they said, hey, I'm in Michigan too. I saw your post asking about flat earth stuff. Now, how the fuck do we proceed? I mean, obviously...
What's that person's name?
I don't want to say it on the show itself.
Okay.
I'm gonna change my privacy settings really fast.
Okay.
If you go into like edit your base information, you can change everything to be like friends only.
Oh, I can?
Yeah. You would just have to do it for each individual thing, so you could do like just school or just work.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yep. There she is again.
Yeah, it's public. There you go. Maybe you should have set up a fake Facebook.
I thought about that, but Facebook's really diligent about taking that shit down.
A fake book? How do you know it's a fake book?
Because I don't know, dude. I wish I could tell you. I just know that they get taken down a lot. Not pleasant. Biddly ding ding ding. Here it is.
Okay, there we go.
What?
Yep, everything you had is public.
Hey,
Dude.
Dog, look. I didn't think this would happen.
Oh god, they're replying to the comments.
From Breckenridge? I think that's solid enough to leave, right?
From? Yeah, I guess.
No, I'm gonna get rid of that too.
Who are you?
No one gets to know.
Oh my god. This is nuts.
Okay, and then okay, so how do I respond?
What is it?
To the thing.
Oh.
Do I accept it or decline it? That's the first thing. Well, let's look into this.
What's the point?
Fast.
What is the point of having this person connected to you?
Well,
but they can also be a good source for the rest of the show.
See, that's the thing.
They're a flat earth mother.
Yeah, they're a parent.
School of Therapeutic Massage. That's rad.
Let's not give out too much of their personal information.
Somebody pick it.
These are closed groups, you know, for a reason. For a reason.
Sorry.
Oh God, here we go.
I'm sorry.
It's like the first rule of AA.
I see you. They message or they commented on there. I see you are in Michigan too. I sent you a PM. Fuck.
Can you delete it since it's on your post?
I don't think it's on his post.
No, it's on my post.
Oh yeah.
You should be able to.
I'm gonna leave it. I don't see any reason to get rid of that, honestly.
Your posts are private to friends only, right?
Well, not in the groups. It's private to the group.
Well, like on his wall or like something he posts just.
Generally, that's like the auto privacy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that should be fine. Oh yeah, I know. I definitely made sure of that anyway. Back before I went uber private when the flat earthers found me. Okay. So anyway, let's go back to this. I said, so no actual image of the Earth from space exists then, and this dude says, if you believe NASA, then yeah, they like to take the truth and stretch it over a ball, and someone else says, so basically all we can really say is there are theories and both sides probably are wrong. Out of all famous flat earthers, how come no one has taken any initiative to provide an explanation to the theory? And then the original dude says, once you understand why they want to deceive us, then you understand. Wait.
What is the reason for the deception?
Do they want to deceive us, though? Ah! Ah!
What is going on?
I don't know. When I scroll to the bottom, it does that. But only there, because like it doesn't do it on this.
That's fun.
Is it?
That's extremely fun.
I thought Carl Stenbeck wasn't a flat Earth believer because like it seems like you do believe it.
No, he's not. He's saying that like if you talk about it, then the vets will show up. Like the veteran believers, they will. If you post it, they will come.
That's true. I'm surprised our pages or our streams don't get more crazy because of that kind of shit.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. The stream became so weird once we were discovered. The cover was blown.
So do I accept this message?
No, I wouldn't. There's no reason to. You're getting all your information you need right on here. There's no reason that you need to connect publicly with this person.
Well, it's privately.
Privately, publicly.
But, yeah.
Public, privately.
I'll leave it.
Okay.
But I'm still curious. Who is everyone? What is the end game for keeping Flat Earth secret?
You know what's great? If Flat Earth is real, then Hollow Earth can't be real unless Earth just has a basement.
Hollow Earth theory, the Flat Earth's basement.
Like, that sounds cool to
Flat
me.
Earth
But
storm
then it wouldn't
shelter.
be a flat Earth, it'd be a cylinder.
See, but all the pictures, they have thickness. So, like, there isn't...
Down with the thickness.
Yeah, there's always... It's never a flat Earth. It's always cylindrical Earth.
So
they
if-
just call it flat Earth probably because it rings better.
If the Earth is flat, is there an underside that has, like, people on it?
See, that's what I said
that
earlier.
we'll never,
I don't
we'll
think-
never meet because we'll fall off the edge.
I don't think that's the consensus though, because when you fly to Australia, you don't go upside down. That would debunk it.
Okay, so when I was talking to the guy
I don't know.
when I was talking to the guy whose roommate went like way off the deep end and became like super hostile flat Earth,
Yeah.
apparently he had an explanation of why you can still fly all the way across the Earth and end up on the other side, like if it was a globe.
Mm-hmm.
And the reasoning was that the second you approach the edge of the Earth, you are automatically teleported back to the beginning.
Yeah, Pac-Man theory.
Right. But you never see the edge coming.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Well, they say that the edge is guarded by world governments to make sure no one gets through.
So they teleport you?
That's
Or they just
one
kill
thing.
you and
Well,
replace you
okay,
with clones?
that's the thing. I asked someone told me I should ask on one of these groups about Pac-Man theory, so I did, which is what you just described.
Yeah.
And someone commented on it. I think anyone that applies more than a few seconds of thought to it can see that that doesn't make any sense. And it was like, there's no self-awareness. It's a black hole of self-awareness.
Pac-Man theory is what we were just talking about. How
Yeah.
you would like teleport from one side to the other if you ended up over there.
Yeah, so it's like a Pac-Man board. You go off one side of the Earth, you end up coming out the other. That's it.
Yeah. So like I don't want to update my computer. So like if this is the flat Earth and you are going across, like if you're on like a spherical Earth, you can go all the way around the Earth in a plane. But if you're on a flat Earth and you start on one end and you approach the other side, you automatically get teleported back to the other side. For some
Like
reason.
Pac-Man, getting chased by little ghosts.
Yeah, you go through the door and you end up...
Ghosts, world government.
Oh my god.
No one's talking to me now. It doesn't exist.
What doesn't exist?
The gravity, that's what that person's saying. God.
So what keeps the other planets revolving around the Earth then? Why don't the planets just fly away from the Earth?
What keeps the planets revolving around the Earth?
Because they should just...
Sorry about my lack of knowledge.
This is going to be like a nail in the coffin for them,
knew-
because the planets are going to be denser than the emptiness of space, so technically they should just fall to the bottom of the universe, right?
You'd think.
Based off of what they just said.
I received word from a reliable source to search flat Earth rocket and ice wall. Bless you.
Thank you.
God be with you.
Flat Earth rocket. Oh my god.
Fine, I'll allow ads on popular mechanics. Jesus.
Jesus would allow ads on popular mechanics.
You're right, because he would want all sites to be financially successful. Just like you came back down One Piece, looking up to Mad Mike Hughes, the rocket man who believes the Earth is flat, propelled himself about 1,875 feet into the air Saturday before a hard landing in the Mojave Desert. He told the Associated Press, outside of an aching back, he's fine after launch. The 61-year-old limo driver converted a mobile home into a ramp and modified it to launch from a vertical angle so he wouldn't fall back to the ground on public land. For months he's been working on overhauling his rocket in his garage. Okay. Okay.
Just keep scrolling. We don't need any of this information. We just need to see.
So... Do I believe the Earth is shaped like a frisbee? I believe it is, he said. Do I know for sure? No. That's why I want to go up in space.
So what is his findings?
Nothing. He crashed.
Son of a bitch! Why would he do that? He was our only truthful source.
Sorry, my source says, you guys haven't dived into the New World Order shit yet. What about the Holocaust denial? Skip the physics. P.S. Stuff still falls when you drop it in a vacuum. That's...
Right, okay, so planets shouldn't revolve around each other. Galaxies shouldn't exist. Because if nothing is attracted to one another, shouldn't it all just continuously fall forever? Shouldn't the sun, when it's on top of us, just fall straight through the Earth and incinerate us all instantly?
I am...
Like, wouldn't that be rad?
I'm commenting on here. I think what I'm especially curious about is why Flat Earth needs to be kept a secret by the government. What is the reasoning?
No, that's the reasoning. You spelled the wrong.
I know. I'm going to keep it. It adds to the effect.
Oh my god.
Remember that? Remember Illuminati? I do.
Jurassic Avenger / Goji14 asked Mind Turtle Animations why he kept changing his logo. And he said, and his response was, I don't know, because LOL. And his response was LOL. And I have the same question for him. Why does he change his profile picture and name every month? And then pretend to be a new person? That's confusing to me.
Shh. We're here to talk about important things.
That was important to me.
Like the Holocaust. Let's talk about... Austin's right. Let's talk... Sorry, my source is right. Let's talk about more Flat Earth culture. Let's talk about the Holocaust denial.
What is that? Okay, okay.
Oh man.
Okay. What?
Okay, these groups are full of Holocaust deniers, which is absolutely insane.
So they're just saying it didn't happen?
It didn't happen.
Is it NASA
or if
CGI?
it did happen, it was supposed to happen, needed to happen.
Is it NASA CGI?
No. NASA didn't exist then, just like it doesn't exist now.
But they believe Hitler's still alive at the same time.
Yeah, that kind of thing, you know?
Wait,
well, it depends. It's split into a couple camps.
Continuity.
There's the denial people, which is, yeah, they believe it didn't happen at all, full stop. Or they support it and support the Third Reich. Which, as we all know, that kind of shit's kind of in a resurgence right now. Being a Nazi is very in. Yeah. So I saw a lot of that in these groups. Also, Anthony Bourdain died recently. You may have heard.
Yeah.
He killed himself.
Or did he?
That's the thing, because I saw in one of these groups that people believe he was killed because he like supported Hillary Clinton or something, or because he was dating Asia Argento, who is a figurehead of the Me Too movement. So Harvey Weinstein had him killed. Which, like, again, the mental gymnastics to make that happen, to make yourself believe that's what happened, are absolutely mind-boggling. It's next level shit.
I feel like everybody who dies these days got killed.
It's a dark time we live in.
We can't trust fellow man.
All right, let's hit up another group. The thing is, if we go to different groups and ask questions, we're going to be cannibalizing the membership a little, I think, because there's probably a lot of crossover. But it's a risk we're gonna have to take.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go for the throat here. I'm new to Flat Earth.
You just call it Flat Earth Society.
I have
You
a
can't misspell
question.
flat.
Why does the government need to keep Flat Earth a secret? What do they get from keeping Flat Earth proof? from us. Thank you. I'm posting that in Flat Earthers United in Christ.
Flat Earthers United in Christ? Thank
Yes.
God. Praise Jesus for the Flat Earth.
Genesis 1, 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Genesis. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. It's just Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 through 8. It's ridiculous. Group rules: no spamming, no globe recognition, no flat earth misguidance, flat earth lies mixed with truth. If you're not sure what is flat earth truth, ask. Also, no public post of negativity. If you have an issue, report to messenger. Welcome to the group. God, I love being in this group of flat earth people.
So how did Elon Musk's car get into space if there's a dome on top of us?
It didn't. Why would you trust that man? This is where I'm with
How would that man get into space with his junkyard rocket to see the flat Earth?
He didn't.
If there, so he was on a suicide mission.
Dude, it said how far he got. He got less than 2,000 feet.
Well, how high up is the dome?
Pretty high. Planes can get high too.
So there's so according to that, there's literally no way to determine whether or not the Earth is flat, because if it was flat, you wouldn't be able to get high enough to prove that it's flat, because you'd crash into the top of the dome and die, or you would go past it and the Earth would not be flat because the dome would not be there.
God.
Right?
I guess.
That's literally counterintuitive. They're trying to debunk their own theory by trying to.
No, that's
prove
the thing. I don't want to like say that all the shit I'm talking about is like one cohesive theory, because I'm talking about a lot of things I've seen all at once.
It's hurting me.
Hey, it's hurting a lot of us. Think about that. Think about that 12-year-old who's super into flat Earth now. Think about that kid. Think about where he's at.
I think it's getting hotter in here.
Yeah, I know.
Is that possible?
Probably because we're blowing.
You can't turn that fan on and point it this way.
At all?
No, because then that'll pick up the wind.
Then where do you want a fan to cool down with?
If you put it on that entire end of the house and then blow it this way, it shouldn't be strong enough at that point. But like right there, yeah, it will. You're trying to add logic to something illogical, but that's what flat earthers are doing. I'm trying to get on their level.
On the group Official Flat Earth and Globe Discussion, which is a pretty popular group. A lot of my friends are actually in it, full stop. Someone posted, if you believe in the flat earth, what's the biggest reason you believe it? So let's go through. Let's take a dive.
Okay.
One person says, 1, Bible. 2,
Jesus
no
Christ.
curve.
Literally.
This dude says, there's too many to just pick one. Full moon and lunar eclipse in daytime, flat horizon at 120,000 feet, laser test, anything ever taken with a P90, hotspots, sundogs, rainbows, the NLM, this is just another fucking language. Inner planets at night, water seeks its level, lighthouses seen 30 plus miles, the list goes on. No science experiments that prove motion nor curvature.
Will you give me an ice cream sandwich? An ice cream sandwich.
Sure.
I'll have 2 ice cream sandwiches, please. Did I say you can have one?
Someone commented,
Should I care?
saying, why is this such a secret? What's it really hiding? And then someone responded, God, your true sovereignty and divine right to a happy, abundant life, as opposed to the current state of fear and slavery. I said, I don't understand. Thank you.
So they're hiding God.
I guess.
So if we found out the Earth is flat, then we just found God. Like, oh, there he is. Like, is he hiding underneath it?
Maybe.
He is in the hollow part of Earth. Just hanging out.
That can't exist though. There's basement Earth now.
Okay, he is in the basement.
He's just sitting on the other side with Nibiru.
Okay, but what if the dome is reflective and God's on top of it? And that's why they say heaven is above us.
Does that mean when we die, we just escape the dome?
Yes! Holy shit, you cracked it! He did it.
I should join the Flat Earth Society.
No. You would have to move out.
My source on the inside says I should accept the message request. Well, like, here's the thing. I trust this man.
Well, I do too, but that's a little flesh.
And I think this is the push I need to do this. I was mentioned in a comment in Flat Earthers United.
I'm choking on all the bullshit.
If everyone thinks they are an insignificant speck, an insignificant speck floating in an infinite vacuum of nothingness, they feel hopeless and insignificant. When you know that you are powerful and divine and here for a reason, you live big and change lives and bring a powerful energy of love into the world. This power of love is our salvation.
Okay, where's my divine power at then?
It's in the lizard people.
Son of a bitch.
I can't, like, here's the thing. I like that line of thinking. Not that I believe it, but I understand. Like, see, this brings me closer to understanding these people. Because they're just people, they're broken people looking for something. Looking for a reason to hope. Yeah, so that's that.
Now, how do you find hope in the shape of the earth? Like, what makes that so special? Suddenly, the earth is flat and God is apparent.
No, I think it's because it gives you an enemy. Like, you know, someone's trying to hide something or keep the truth from you, and like getting past them will help you and the world finally achieve some sort of peace, right?
So they're just looking for an enemy.
They
looking
want
for
something
catharsis.
to fight to feel better about themselves.
They want like a
That's what I'm
victory.
hearing.
They want that, like, the world is shitty, right?
And they need a win.
They need a way to overcome the shittiness of the world.
Well, can't they do something that's like a little bit more productive?
I mean, couldn't we all?
We are right now. We're doing this.
Is it?
This is super productive.
All we've done for the last hour is cyberbully some people who have never done anything to us. So is it productive?
Isn't that all we ever do? What did Mothman do to us?
Yeah, so like...
What about Dogman? Didn't you start with that?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Yeah, so like what Dogman? Why are we doing this then? Because if these people are fighting to bring more love and happiness into the world,
No.
what are we doing? Like, why do we have the right to, like, say, hey, stop that? Because?
Yeah. I just want you to know that Mothman is now an enemy in Fallout.
I know, I saw it.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, I think Mothman should be an enemy in everything. Mothman's my enemy.
For what reason?
he torched my crops. I'm responding to this person saying, thank you for this explanation. It has helped, I'm leaving that misspelling, it has helped me to understand, I'm leaving that misspelling too, understand a lot. And then someone responded to my comment on Flat Earthers United in Christ. Oh, several people have. So I asked, what's the government get from keeping Flat Earth secret? Someone said, money? For starters. That would be the governments who actually know what flat sense. I don't believe they all do.
What's the monetization practice of?
Right? Someone says, we'll prove the Bible to be the word
Selling
of the
globes.
Creator. People will start to live by the word more. Money will mean nothing as people will learn to live in harmony with love for each other. And someone else says, it discredits God and creation. They know He created, so therefore they hide that from people. Why? Because Satan is the prince and power of the air, and this world is filled with sin. So this group, as opposed to the other one, like in this one, you get a little bit of a biblical flavor. That Christy tang.
I think that made less sense than because they didn't even try to use some kind of explanation that involved any kind of fucking made-up science. They were just like,
Jesus said so.
yeah, like how? I'm sorry they didn't know the shape of the planet when they wrote the Bible. My bad for now having the ability to just fucking not.
that one dude who's been in the comments on my shit all the time is like, yeah, suddenly everything makes absolute sense now. So I'm responding with, hey man, we're all just trying to get by, you know? Let's not yuck any yums here.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It means don't yuck any yums.
I don't know what that means!
What do you think it means? It's like, you know, don't fuck with my shit, bud.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to that message request. I can fucking find it.
You should just say in 15 words or less, prove to me the earth is flat.
Alright.
Yeah, like the one in
So... Man, I don't even... Okay, so how do I respond to this person?
Why do you know that? Why do you know where I am?
Okay, but we know that. It was public at the time, remember?
I want her to fully commit to admitting that she was Facebook stalking you.
That's fine!
I know, I want her to, because I want this conversation to start out already weird.
It's already weird! It's a flat... She's messaging me privately on Facebook about flat Earth! It's weird. It's weird. But we don't have to work to make this weird. You know? Okay. How do I don't know how to open this conversation, honestly. Hey, how are you? What are they saying in the comments there, Pierce?
We should go back to the regular live streams, and I thought that was the most confusing message ever, because what is a regular live stream? And the example was Godzilla, Kaiju, Anime, Gary Busey, and shit-talking cryptids. But this is literally an extension of that same series that we're doing right now.
This spun out of those. This is just like the dedicated...
And this is literally the only time that I could ever do a live stream. Because no one would be awake.
That's true.
For any of it, because they would all start at like 1:30 a.m. Eastern. Like, on weekdays.
Oh, you know, I was gonna say, I bet people would. Jurassic Kaiju verse 101.
What time zone are you in, is the real question. Because if you're like most people, like in like Pacific or something that use the internet because that's like a common thing, then it would be 3 to 4:30 a.m.
I just accepted the message request.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is a continuation of... The cryptids evolved into conspiracies of all types. And we've been slowly getting crazier and crazier as the weeks go by.
I said, hello, how are you?
Oh my god.
I'm excited. This is great. We're making connections.
Try it with marshmallows and water. Okay, gravity is what pulls floating objects downwards into, let's say, water. Try it with marshmallows and water. Well,
okay.
They would float because the marshmallow is less dense and more air-filled than water. But if you put a rock in water, which is the opposite, then it sinks.
Yeah. Oh no, something happened to the stream.
Are
we there?
I don't know, it still says live.
Are we there? Can you see us and hear us and stuff?
We'll just wait and see.
Alright. Good night, Mind Turtle Animations. This person says, I have, and everything makes total sense now. Might I suggest a few mental institutions for you to look into as well, since we're helping each other?
Oh
I'm gonna say, hey now, that's very mean-spirited.
Is that towards you?
I think it's more towards this person. Because they were much more active in the conversation.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay, Chicago time zone, so he'd be like, depending on where an hour behind maybe.
So it's I'm going back into the Flat Earth United Christ saying, so it's because they want to keep, I'm gonna really go for this one, biblical truths from us.
What time are you getting ready for work?
All of my clothes are at my parents', that's why I'm leaving right now. So I can go there 10 minutes early and drop my clothes.
Did you want to? I mean, I don't fucking know. Just go behind Reed and give me a hug.
Sorry.
Oh man.
Oh Lord, public displays of affection.
I love you.
I love you too.
Have fun at work.
Have fun getting yelled at.
I'm not getting yelled at. We're having an intelligent conversation with potentially unintelligent people.
I accepted their request for the message. I did it.
Oh, how kind of you, Reed.
I know, right? I want them to respond so fucking bad. I just want to make connections.
Reed needs friends.
Friendly Reed.
I mean, why not?
like, what do we stand to lose by being nice to these people?
So when you put stuff in water, it gets wet.
That's fucking mind blowing.
Wow. Oh. Marshmallows float when it's still pulled below the surface. Yeah.
Hey, I'm taking some of that food. We always forget we have.
Okay.
Okay, and then someone says, it's kept a secret to keep us under control. They want us to believe we came from monkeys. You have a lot to learn, we all do. And I said, how does this tie into evolution? And I can't wait for a response, Pion.
Bye, guys.
You have no... Pierce.
Drain tornadoes prove gravity and rotation. You're right. You're absolutely right, and that's exactly why water drains in opposite directions depending on which side of the equator you're on. Son of a bitch! Ask them!
We did it with toilets!
Ask them immediately!
Okay.
How does that work?
So how come... I gotta word this carefully. So how come water drains down a toilet differently depending on which side of the equator you're on? I feel like that's almost too advanced for the character I'm portraying here. That's true. They are a treasure. Charlie Allen, you're the best.
That's fucking great.
You just fucking changed the game, bud.
Regular live streams don't exist. It's whatever we do is regular.
Damn fucking right. We're nutcases here.
There's no reason to sit and talk about Godzilla for 2 hours when there's not really anything like new to talk about.
Okay, now we're getting into evolution. We didn't evolve from monkeys.
So what's the reference?
How do you know? Why does it prove flat Earth?
Yeah, what is the connection between those two things?
Is it related? Is it related to flat Earth?
God, this is just... I love it all.
What? God, their reasoning is making me even more against this entire thing.
I'm so into this. Pierce, this is what the show should always be. It should be this
Talking to people.
It should be talking to people.
Talking to people.
Don't make fun. Be nice. Be kind.
Most Republicans don't believe in evolution, so I don't think that political parties determine beliefs like that for the most part.
NASA was... so someone says, if you don't research, you're at the mercy of NASA. So I'm going to say, was NASA formed to keep all of this from us?
Isn't NASA where most of the research comes from?
Yeah, but it's fake, remember?
Who generates the real research?
The people.
The Bible?
No, well, I mean, yes. But also just the people in these groups, because most of the time they'll say like, oh yeah, I did my own stuff. Oh, okay, so I got an answer for the equator toilet thing. They say that's a myth.
No, it's not! There's video
I'm gonna say, but I've seen videos of it happening. Are they fake?
At the equator where it drains both ways. Like they have those two cups, whatever country that is, like right where the equator runs right through it. They have like the proof that that's real because they have the two drains right next to each other, one on one side of the equator, one on the other, and it drains opposite directions. Because I watched that video and I was fucking blown away. I was like, no shit, that's actually real. Because I always thought it was myth too. But then I watched that and I'm like, holy hell, it's actually real.
Pierce, this is the best. Pierce, this is the
best. So now
is the best.
They're just literally downright denying proven science to get their point across.
Okay, so this person confirms they're faked. I want to ask how. Why do normal people do that? For clicks and views? Pierce, this is so much fun.
What the fuck is happening?
Pierce, this is the best. This is the best episode of this show we've ever done.
And there's only 8 people watching. It was at 6 a minute ago, so we really spiked up.
God, I fucking love this. Someone says, why does a big, heavy steel boat float? Pure fucking magic.
It's full of air.
Well,
why did the Hindenburg float? It was made of metal.
How did the spruce goose float?
How do balloons work?
That's a good question. So I asked, wasn't asked for him to keep all this from us, and someone said, it's not a transparent organization, it has an agenda to deceive. But even better is you get a decent education so you can differentiate between the observable world and sophistry. Is that an actual word? I hope it is. I hope it's an old word. It is! The use of fallacious arguments, especially with the intention of deceiving.
So what they're
That's
doing
a cool
right now.
word!
So what they're doing right now?
Yes.
Wow. Thanks, man.
Someone keeps commenting, we all live in a program created by the Matrix, and I'm going to respond to the third one, say, please don't spam on my post. Spam on my post. It makes it hard to keep up with notifications.
Just fucking block them, like, right down.
I mean, really, who the hell knows anymore? This is what I've collected over years of questioning the world. God. The Antarctica tree Admiral Byrd. Wait, didn't this guy come up during the Hollow Earth shit?
Absolutely.
Did he? No fucking way!
Hollow Earth and Flat Earth cannot correlate. Holy shit! Arnez from Super Unimportant Reviews is here and he just super chatted. Unbelievable. Welcome to something completely unkaiju related with the stream that apparently is running still. Absolutely it is. Welcome, my man. I appreciate you being here.
Wait,
if you guys are going to G-Fest this year, we'll have to hit it up, do some chats, you know what I mean? Oh my god.
I'm saying, wait, is Antarctica fake?
See ya, dude. Have fun. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate the $2. Really helps out.
The dude responded to me asking him not to say on my post with, yes sir, Mr. Reed.
Mr. Reed.
I love this shit. I can't tell if they take me seriously or not, but all I care about is the fact that they are just engaging. Imagine these people sitting home alone at night with nothing to do other than get in this fucking flat earth thing. Like, it's a paradise.
Okay, so Charlie was saying that the air cavity in the ship makes it buoyant. Right. So buoyancy, we're back to buoyancy and density, which is the reasoning of why gravity doesn't exist, but it's also the reason why boats work. So isn't that, like, going against their own point again?
Just let it
am I just supposed to ignore, like, all the plot holes?
Yes.
The plot holes in this?
Yes.
There's more than Tittabawassee Road.
That's true. But it's much more fun driving down this road than that. You feel?
I don't know, you ever go down that road like 90 plus?
No.
Oh, that's great.
That's fucking wild.
I'm sure my suspension loves it.
Man, dude, I love this. Okay, here we go. The one negative Nancy. Oh wait, okay, so that one person who was very nice to me in this post was like, the only reason I got here today is because I questioned everything. I thought this was a complete joke and laughed my way into it. You might surprise yourself if you curb what you think you know and try and see the world with new eyes. And then the negative Nancy says, I hate to break it to you, but your complete denial of physics is pretty alarming. It is. And then the nice person says, actually plenty of physics prove the earth is flat, but if you don't do diligent research, you won't discover this. And then someone says, she's right. And I'm going to say, what kind of research? Is there anything I can do?
Fucking Levi's here. Right, this is
hey, Levi!
Oh my god.
Pierce?
Yes.
I love talking to people. I think going into these groups needs to be a regular thing on the show.
Okay.
and talking to them. This is awesome.
So should we always just join Facebook groups that are the opposite viewpoint of what we want to
Yes! God, yes!
So is there Facebook groups denying the existence of Dogman? And they have proof this doesn't exist? How do you even do that?
But it's really easy to disprove the existence of Dogman.
How? Do you have any proof that he's not real?
No.
No.
But I have NASA CGI.
Oh shit! Is that better than Monster Quest CGI?
I was gonna say it's actually like Nat Geo History Channel CGI, which is definitely shittier.
Damn. Okay, you know what?
What?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm right.
You're right.
I'm right.
You're
You're flat.
You really read into things sometimes.
Ha! He'd watch me talk to people. I really want that person to respond to my message. I'm waiting with bated breath. Bated fucking
What if they
breath.
don't? What if they don't?
Then you know what?
What if they reached out to you and then they're gonna ghost you now?
That's their right.
That's like a bad friend. Like, hey, what's up? Not much. You never responds. Son of a bitch, you got me.
So in a group chat I'm in, I posted a link to this stream in there, and someone said, honestly, what Pierce and Reed are doing is what a bunch of lonely white boys are doing and become radicalized neo-Nazis. Wild stuff.
Who said that?
A friend of mine. Don't worry, she's cool.
Okay.
She's funny.
Well, why isn't she?
She knows we're not actually.
Why isn't she?
She is. She messaged earlier.
Oh, really?
She might not be watching now, but it was a while ago.
Oh.
Why does gravity hold all the oceans and keep trucks, elephants, things that weigh massive amounts of tons, yet birds can fly so freely you can jump in the air and feel no resistance? Wake up, man. No just thing is gravity.
Probably because trucks are fucking heavy.
But aren't bird bones hollow and stuff?
Like the Earth?
Like the Earth?
I'm sorry. I forgot that a semi-truck and birds a way equivalent.
Someone says, do you have a non-CGI pic of the globe Earth? And I'm going to say, this is a question I have as well. Is it out there? Pierce, I've successfully infiltrated them!
There's only one person who's suspicious.
And even he's done now. He's not accusing me of anything anymore. Maybe they're watching it, and they're like, watching me get excited about this, and they're like, we've got him. Hook, line, and sinker.
Got him!
Got him!
Got him!
Got him! Oh! Someone responded to me.
Whoa, I have 2 mods in here now. Holy fook.
Oh, not me. Geographic location has nothing to do with draining water. The water drains differently depending on how the toilet is designed. Water can and has drained in 2 different directions in 2 different toilets at the same house.
No.
Oh, okay.
Mine always goes like this. Every time I flush it. I go to the bathroom quite frequently, too.
Really?
So I know.
That's concerning.
It's because I consume so much. Not sponsored by Mountain Dew.
We're not. They would never take us in a million years.
People at work hate me because I have to go to the bathroom so frequently.
Maybe you should cool it. When was the last time you drank water?
Yesterday. I drank an entire bottle of water.
Really?
Yes.
Fucking proud of you, bro.
I know, it was rad. It was so rad.
Someone says there's no such thing as a CGI pic of the globe, of a non-CGI pic of the globe Earth. I'm gonna say, but how do we know?
Dropping my phone.
Maybe it's really out there, but NASA just doesn't want to release it. Pierce. Did you ever think this would happen to us?
No.
That we'd be here.
But I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either.
All the weird shit that I've seen and experienced in my life, it's not surprising.
Like, this is like gravity. Oh, bless you. God be with you. Jesus.
It's like sneezing and coughing at the same time, so now my lungs feel like they're on fire. Holy shit.
Someone says, you can't get a pic if you can't get there, so I'm going to say, does the government keep us from getting there? I've heard of a dome theory. Is it the dome? Gravity, mind controlling humans for 500 years, an image, and then they're all like upside down. It's like a submarine and a boat upside down.
But why?
Why the fuck not? Well, like, it would fall over if gravity was real, right? But gravity's not real, so...
It's not?
And the Earth is flat, so it's not going to be upside down anyway. You know? You know, boy? Someone says gravity doesn't work on any Earth. It's made up bullshit. Someone would say, what takes its place? How? What is actually holding us here? Be nice. I said in that Flat Earthers United Christ group, so it's because they want to keep biblical truths from us. And someone responded, by believing that we live in a universe with so much other planets with billions of galaxies, etc., we subconsciously feel like we insignificant. We are nothing compared to this universe. We are not important. We look at religious people like they just want something to believe in, so they follow the Bible, but in reality, the Bible speaks truth. So here's the thing.
Was there evidence that the Bible speaks truth?
No, okay, see, here's the thing. They want something to believe in.
Okay.
So they don't feel insignificant. So some people turn to the Bible, some people turn to Flat Earth, some people go to both.
Flat Bible.
Flat Bible. This is just a fucking tiny Bible. Real tiny, real flat.
It's all flat.
You could bounce a nickel off that Bible.
Every book of the Bible is actually on one page.
It's a fucking slab.
The tome of biblical references.
Yes.
Here we go.
TV tropes for Bibble. So I said, what takes gravity's place? And the Stu says, density of the mass, we or anything that is heavier than air. But how
much is
come?
airway?
Well, how come stuff in space floats?
How much does air weigh?
Man, I don't know. See, like, I want to post that.
Austin, how much does air weigh?
Austin,
tell me!
Austin, how much does air weigh? This is important.
I need to know the exact weight of air. I don't care if you give it to me in ounces or pounds. But I need to know.
People keep giving me the new standard map of the world, which is the flat one.
That looks old as fuck. How's that new?
Hey, have you noticed that Antarctica's not there?
It's everywhere. It's the entire border.
Shit, dog.
Right?
The dome is called the firmament. What God made. Okay.
Okay, no. I've heard about this before.
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier.
From the person I was talking to in the bar, his roommate was claiming he kept using that word because it can mean dome, but it also means atmosphere or surrounding, which the spherical Earth has.
Yeah.
So literally that word doesn't fucking fit their agenda.
The flat Earth agenda.
Like it just does not.
No.
Like we have supporters all around the globe. Like it just doesn't fucking work that way. Oh my god. No, I don't have PTSD! Why the fuck would I have PTSD? That doesn't even make any sense. Sorry.
There's a lot happening here. Fuck, dude. Hey, you realize this is our best episode, right?
It's great.
We'll never top this.
Absolutely not.
Stuff floats in space because all space you see is filmed in pools. Research bubbles in space. Dog, I am fucking down.
What?
Bubbles in space!
Okay, what does bubble in space prove or not prove?
We'll find out. We'll fucking find out, bud.
Telling the truth.
Atmospheric pressure is 14.7 pounds. But is that the weight of the total air? I need to know the weight of one air.
Technologies of multi-layered, computer-generated images, NASA is still unable to remove bubbles in space. Bubbles in space. This
Is that not just dust?
Get ready for the revelation so unbelievable that only the most observant, perceptive, unbiased
Unbiased.
figure it out. Bubbles
It's not just space debris.
What?
Bubbles in Space starts today at theaters everywhere.
It's not just space debris, right? There's no way. There's absolutely.
It's bubbles.
There's no way that it could be space debris.
Dude, it's bubbles.
Okay, so there's no way. This is already believable.
I love this. Okay.
Look at that.
This is 55,000 views. We have 10.
Oh my god.
They've shown their logo twice. How come there are bubbles in space? Come on.
We're gonna get a copyright strike because of this.
This is footage published in November 2015 by NASA. And it's a spacewalk.
Reed, you've made a mistake.
Sorry, it's a pool. And then they play it at half speed. And
You've made a mistake.
Shelby, glad I could help you. Oh, there's a bubble. There's a little bubble. Pierce, did you see the bubble? Do you want me to go back so you can see the bubble?
No.
Are you sure? Pierce, I don't. Oh, they're going to show it again anyway. Bubble. Did you see it?
No.
Pierce, come on. So what does this mean?
It means that there's debris in space!
No, it means it's filmed in a pool. Wow, look at this NASA CGI. In time of multi-layered CGI. That's Gravity! That's the movie Gravity, which does exist. They still can't get rid of the bubbles. Dipshits. Are you actively angry right now?
I'm just... This is just...
Bubbles.
This is so dumb. This is the worst excuse I've seen yet.
I love all the Gravity behind the scenes footage they're playing right now.
They probably don't realize that it's a movie.
No, they know it's a movie because all NASA footage is just a movie. Okay, that wire work. Let's talk about the movie Gravity there for a second because that wire work was pretty fucking crazy. Where's the bubbles here? That is not how people float in water. Oh, I see. It's the wires. They got me. Harness. Fuck. Got him.
Wow, he's shirt on.
I bet they have a harness on so that way they don't have to work so hard to stay in place. But you know, that's whatever. Okay.
So what about, you know, those videos of like people like having water and shit in zero gravity? How do they attach wires to blobs of water?
They didn't have to. They're already underwater.
But gravity still exists underwater.
Okay. Here's look, bud. Clearly, flat Earth is real.
Charlie thinks it's funny that I want to know the weight of one air.
One air.
Well, I just need to know the weight of one air.
They come up with all sorts of quasi-scientific theories loosely based on real science to explain it the way the world works. So that people already explained it away with gravity many years ago and support unrealistic theories. I don't understand. Please explain. Okay, what I really like about this is my whole like character I'm doing here is just someone who's endlessly asking why, and they are eating it up.
Yeah.
They love it.
They probably just they're trying to assert their dominance as a superior, more intelligent being by informing you of why you're dumb.
Space is fake.
How? What's on the outside of the Earth? What's on the outside of the dome?
I'm saying, wow, those videos are wild, and then what's above the Earth then?
The dome. What's on the outside of the dome? See, they're gonna answer with the dome because they don't have a
The
reason.
firmament. Please call it what it is.
So the atmosphere? Okay, what's on the other side of the atmosphere then?
God.
No. I'm gonna go with no on that one.
This person says, if I could come up with an actual photo of the flat Earth, people would claim it's CGI. I'm gonna say you're probably right. I love this.
What's on the outside of the atmosphere?
You want me to ask that?
Yeah. I mean,
Heaven!
You've gotta be fucking
I'm saying,
kidding
what
me.
about the atmosphere?
Where's hell located? If heaven is outside of the earth, Where is the geographical location of hell?
Maybe that's when you walk off the edge, you fall into hell.
No, because that's on the outside of the dome.
That's true.
So that's just heaven.
Maybe it has to be above, because I did say above. I'm gonna say.
So I want you. No, I want no. I want you to ask. Shit.
Did I do it wrong?
Yes. I just wanted you to ask where. So it's everything on the outside of the dome, heaven. That's all I want.
Well, we'll get the answer this way. I said, and what is hell?
No, because the reason it would have been a bait question because they would have said heaven, and then you ask where hell is, and there's no geographical location of where hell could exist at that point. Because if everything on the outside of the dome is heaven, then hell wouldn't exist.
Yeah, but that can also play into it because then, you know, hell is just death. You know?
Is not what heaven is. How does one get to heaven while they're not death?
No. Because heaven is the promise of eternal life. And if you die, and if you die and you don't go to heaven, then you just die. You're dead. There's nothing else. Look, I grew up in the Lutheran church.
Okay.
I have thought about this.
But if you don't go to heaven, then don't you go to hell?
Yeah, but hell can just be death. That's what I'm saying.
And where does Satan live?
I don't know. In a house?
If Satan is a fallen angel,
Why do you have to?
how did he get to
Why
Earth?
do you gotta dig into his personal life?
Would Satan have not just slammed onto the outside of the dome, like thunk, and slid all the way down?
It could just be a multiverse. Exist parallel. Maybe that. Do they believe in dark matter?
No, because that it would exist outside of the dome.
Someone comments, and this is random. This is in the Flat Earth United Christ group. They say, "Isn't in God we trust all over money? Don't every religious group get tax exempt?"
What the fuck?
And someone responded to my question, so it's because they want to keep biblical truth from us by saying, by believing that we live in a universe with so I already read that. Whoopsie. Alright. So... Oh, God, they brought up dark matter. Gravity is regulated by dark matter.
No, gravity doesn't exist. Only density does.
I'm going to say, what does that mean? I thought gravity was density. This is my favorite thing I've ever done in my life.
See, they're not even cohesive in their own group. They don't even know their own goddamn rules. There needs to be a definitive
No, that's
book.
the thing. That's the thing. They're all competing with each other, and they're creating this grand mythology.
I need the Bible of the Flat Earth.
That's what these groups are, bud.
No, I need it in text.
This isn't text. We're reading it.
In physical page text.
All right, we'll print it off.
with no contradictions at all. And everything is verifiable by science that is published in there. Pierce. Without using the word firmament. Or NASA CGI.
Spider-Man's in the group. Hey, Spidey.
Thank fucking God. Spider-Man relies exclusively on gravity to navigate with his web-swinging action.
He's just very light. He's not a dense boy.
So he's like a truck that can fly?
Yes.
Like birds?
Yeah, he's more like a bird, yeah. Hollow bone boy. Spider-Man, the hollow bone boy. Spins a web, any size, hollow bones, so he can fly.
Wait, so I'm sorry. This just crossed my mind. Okay.
Okay.
Is rock more dense than water?
Oh fuck! I see. Hey Austin, how much does one water weigh as opposed to one rock?
If water always float on rock, because rock is more dense than water, why does water exist underground? Would not the rock sink and push water to surface?
You're thinking about it too hard.
No, I'm not!
Yeah, you are.
In everything that relies strictly on density, everything settles to an even level. Like if you pour a bunch of liquids in a cup that are all different densities, they all settle on the levels. There wouldn't be an ocean and there wouldn't be land. There would be one layer of rock with a layer of water above it.
I'm just gonna post what is denser, Rocks or water?
Dom says depends on the rock, but still that's the same thing because the less dense rock would settle above the more dense rock.
Sorry, I'm responding to a friend who is becoming a flat earther because of this.
So it would still have to level out with that reasoning. That gravity's not real and density is in control of everything.
Alright, man, my fucking notifications are gonna be blowing up for years because of this. See, with Flat Earth, there is no Big Bang, no evolution. With Flat Earth, there's purpose, there's a creator, no accident at all. Think of it this way, this world is Satan's kingdom, for now. Oh! We're hell! Yeah! So, since the beginning of the fall of man, Satan has been able to form and mold this world, and is thinking just how he wants it. I wholeheartedly believe that until Christ returns, this world will be led by the prince and power of the air. So the earth is hell. Hey, Pierce.
Yeah?
I feel like your faith in humanity has completely eroded.
These people need help.
Alright.
They need a fucking science book. I don't fucking know. Go back to elementary school. I don't fucking know. Just someone, please help them. They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, so like on the one level, these people are definitely a danger because like just like there's a lot of anti-science shit going around right now.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because after a while...
Is it hip to just not believe in fact anymore?
I think it's because it's more comfortable to ignore, like, hard truths. Like, about climate change. Like, climate change in our lifetime is fucking terrifying. And it's way easier to turn the switch and be like, that's not real. You know? It's easier to live with yourself that way. And I think that's a lot of what this is. Because, like, we've talked to people that are like, yeah, it makes us feel more significant. It makes us feel like we have a purpose. So like I get it on that level. But they're definitely a danger in the overall. But I feel like
I got a dislike. I'm so sad.
It was probably one of those. It was probably one of the people from. It's probably one of the people from this group that found this. Prayer is no longer allowed in school. Under God and justice for all was taken out of the pledge.
You're right.
That's not. Is that true? Slowly and surely, Christ and God is being removed from everything. I had heard something years ago that it was going to be taken off money. That clearly hasn't happened yet. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it was.
Sorry that like the Constitution was written to have a separation between church and state,
yeah.
but they did it anyways.
Sorry,
so
dog.
Fucking our bad for now officially following the rules that we wrote for ourselves in the first place, I guess. Whoops. My bad.
Someone commented on my original if I was asking questions about Star Trek. I'm going to say, please, only real questions about flat Earth here. Rock. Okay, so they asked an entry question, which is denser, rocks or water? They said rock. What's the next question?
Why is the ocean... Why does groundwater exist?
I need to like break it down because this read is dumber.
Why does water seep into the earth?
There we go. Then I'm gonna say like groundwater. There we go. I was mentioned in a comment on Flat Earthers United. So the Earth is hell? Nope. It is what it is until you can practice what the books of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John says. You can make it what you want with all the promises the Father has in the Bible for us. Man, this group is much more boring than Flat Earthers United.
It's because they're trying to use science, and it's bad. Where the other people are just like, yeah, dude, Jesus was like...
Well, I like that there's a common ground there because it all comes back to being significant or not. I'm into that. They want to feel bigger than they are.
But
and like
they
I
shouldn't
get
because
that.
they're not.
I know, but like I get the wanting it, you know? Cause like yeah, we live in a constantly expanding universe, and that's fucking terrifying. We're not even a blip on the radar.
Yeah.
And then this all brings it back home to us.
But does the universe expand to the two-dimensional plane?
It would have to under this, you'd think.
But the universe would have to be 2D at that point in time. But there's clearly a thickness if the sun can revolve around us and go above us.
Okay, they responded to the groundwater question. They said by penetrating small fissures within those rocks.
But shouldn't the rocks settle on a level plane?
But if the Earth is flat, wouldn't the rocks settle on a level plane? Or something. Because I'm open.
Why do hills exist? Why do mountains exist? Why did
there's a large amount of water underground. The origin of such large amounts of water is somewhat a mystery, as in during the formation of the planet, they don't know how so much got there.
Oh, there it is. Shit.
Shit, it's here.
Nailed it.
God damn it. Our basement's flooded. Pierce?
I
think we need to wrap this up.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
None of this
Does that
makes
person
any
ever
sense.
fucking message me back?
I don't think so.
Why do I have 2 missed calls? Who the fuck could be calling me?
It's important.
Did I get... It's Austin.
Austin called? Call him back. See if he has some valuable input.
Just a second. I have so many snaps. Wait, no. I think it's just one, because one of them is an old missed call. Hi, I'm going to call someone live on the air.
You're not going to put it on speakerphone?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
You can like set it like right here, and it should be a decent distance from the mic.
It's ringing.
Is that as loud as your phone goes?
Yeah.
Holy
But
balls.
also, it's just ringing right now, so... The tone would be lower.
Phone a friend.
Hi, you've reached Austin Britt.
Ah!
Son of a flat earther.
Whatever, I'll leave it up so in case he calls back.
Unbelievable.
So-
How dare he not respond?
So otherwise, should we wrap it up?
I guess.
Because, like, we could do this all night.
We really could, and I would still be. I would probably.
You would
get,
still be
I would
pissed.
probably be more confused and angry as
Yeah.
time progresses.
Yep. The chart of Pierce anger tonight just kind of whoop right up.
And that's bad because it usually
Medium.
starts pretty high.
It does.
Because like anger is my primary emotion.
Yeah.
It's easier to
And
just
it
suppress everything.
It just got worse.
Oh my god.
We broke you tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go slash Joe's tires. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh my god.
That's a little too mean.
So I'm into this, and I feel like our show has a new direction.
Flat Earth. Is it real? No.
So what do we do next time for our next episode?
Do you want to go back and do with like a cryptid or something?
We could, but what cryptid would you want to do?
Let's do something outrageous. Something that has a group that's denying its existence. Clearly.
Denying it or promoting it?
Denying. Both.
Man, okay.
See if they get in like a turf war.
We gotta find the group first. What, like, should it be something very specific? Can I tell you my other idea?
Okay.
It's not a cryptid, unfortunately. It was, fake NASA / moon landing was faked.
We can do that next time.
Okay. So, I'm gonna Google cryptids. We're doing this on the air, I guess.
Okay.
Ahoo!
Sounds
Jersey. Oh, did we do Jersey Devil? Did we do the Jersey Devil?
We did not.
Oh, Austin's calling me back?
Oh!
Hello? 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 Caller 1, you are on the air? Hello? Did they fucking get him?
I hope not.
Hello? Caller 1, you're on the air?
Is this Car Talk?
Yeah, this is Car Talk.
I heard the transfer question
Yeah.
about rocks.
Yes, we were asking questions about rocks. Do you have answers about rocks?
I have some answers about rocks. I also really wish I was there. I want to crawl. I've been pulling my hair out this whole car ride.
Why is that?
It hurts.
Why does it hurt?
It hurts, man.
Because it's not real.
I have earthrise sitting on my desk, and this just all breaks my heart. You know, Buzz Aldrin clocked one of these people because they got up in his face.
Really?
Yeah, you should look into that.
Buzz Aldrin is fucking awesome.
He knows the Earth's not flat. He's seen
Buzz
it.
Aldrin doesn't give a shit.
No, he doesn't, and thank God for that.
It's like, but like, how horrible would it be to like go through all that? Like, Apollo 11, they didn't know like they didn't know yet if it was possible to step foot on the moon. Like, they didn't know if these astronauts were just gonna fucking die when they stepped on the moon. And they said, all right, yeah, let's do this. And so they go up there. It takes them like 3 days to get there. And they finally get there. They're in a cramped little spaceship. They land on the moon, and then they get back. And then in their lifetime, there are people that go, oh, no, the Earth's flat. Like, we didn't go to the moon. How horrible would that be?
It's gotta be incredibly disheartening.
And that's why he absolutely clocked that flat earther.
I would too.
It's on video. You can watch that video.
I don't doubt that it is.
I'm gonna fucking watch him clock a flat earther. I can't fucking wait.
But like, I also agree with them. I remember my freshman year of college. I was sitting there doing my homework on gravity for my physics class while listening to an hour-and-a-half long podcast on the flat Earth.
I was there as well.
And there's just so much there, guys. Like, you haven't even dived into the Holocaust denial yet.
No, but like, to be fair, we could do like a week-long series on this, and we still wouldn't get to the bottom of this well.
It's just amazing. Something's not sitting right with me. So first of all, birds fly because their wings generate lift. Okay, airplanes fly because their wings generate lift.
I thought it's because their bones are very hollow and light.
It's not just because they can like become less dense than the air.
And also, like, they were talking about how much things weigh, but what is weight without gravity? Gravity comes with mass, right? It's like, so gravity is what gives things weight. And it just hurts, man.
It's kind of frightening that this is where we're going now.
But like, if the rock is more dense than water, and most rock is more dense than water, the rocks that aren't as dense as water are rocks that are full of air, and air is less dense than water, which is why those rocks are less dense than water. But most rocks don't have air in them. So, most rocks are more dense than water. But if there are a bunch of fissures that allow the water to flow in, why is the water flowing in?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish I did. This is all insane.
You need to set up like a coffee chat with the person that reached out to you. I think that would be interesting.
They never responded.
I did message them, and I did not get a response. So okay. I'm waiting on that. I will update you all on that in the future.
Okay. And when you revisit this, I want to be there.
Oh, we'll make it happen.
I will drive. I will drive to be there. All right. Anyway, I'm on my way back to the jet engine place. I'm gonna have to cut this one short.
All right.
You guys are fighting the good fight. You're doing the good work. It's been a pleasure being on my favorite radio show.
You'll have to join us sometime.
Thank you for everything you do.
No, Austin, thank you.
All right. You guys have a good night now.
You too. Drive safe.
Will do.
Did he say he was getting on a plane?
He's going back to the jet engine place where he works.
Oh. I wanted him to be getting on a plane so we could take a picture of the curve.
Look, if he was getting on a fucking plane, man, we should ask him to see if he can get any plain secret.
My head hurts. I literally think that like my IQ dropped just trying to like
I feel free as a fucking bird.
get the reasoning behind any of this. It's terrible.
Bird flying without gravity.
It's literal garbage.
It is garbage.
Yeah.
But it's our garbage.
No.
Alright. So, we'll return sooner than we did last time.
Yeah.
God, I hope it's next weekend.
Yeah.
Who knows what'll happen.
Yeah.
But we'll be back in Cryptid Land, I guess.
We'll figure out something.
We'll keep you in the loop.
We'll do a throwback
Yeah.
to like what we started with. It's funny on the stream we just now answered the call.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
So
We'll have to. I think we need to alternate every other show. Cryptid, conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory. You know. All right. So thanks for sticking with us for this 2-hour roller coaster through the flat Earth.
The thing.
The thing.
Yeah.
This thing.
The Earth is. Conclusion. The Earth is still very spherical.
Yeah. It's a globe.
Like.
It looks like this.
I mean,
big,
flat
right?
earthers have members all around the globe.
They do. It's true.
It's a loud truck.
That is the most honest, real thing they've ever said. They have members all around the globe.
Yeah, because they sure as fuck.
Which is terrifying.
It sure as fuck is a globe.
Alright. So I guess this is us saying sayonara.
Goodbye.
See you soon.